Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Leaky timeline. We have made a whole bunch of progress over here on the oil base. We got food storage. In the last episode, I'm now hired a couple of new dupes, so they're running on the wheels, and they can cook and ranch. So, because this base has a water source, we've got bristle blossoms. Over here, this thing kicks off enough sleet wheat. So, yeah, we're down to 6. I sent 200 over to the oil base, and we've made 500,000 calories of berry sludge. So I think we'll be good. We can make the berry sludge over here, but I can ship the sleet wheat grain to this base. So you got 260 of them. It has enough water that I can grow some bristle blossoms, and then it can make its own berry sludge. And then I've just been rocket shipping over barbecue. With a ranch, I can make barbecue. Digging wise, just about done. So this became active. We got storage and power from it. It's now running the not so great cool steam vent tamer, but it works. This kicked off and I wasn't paying attention, so I kind of built around it and it got very hot, but we are all nice and settled now. And I've gotten just about all the oil. There are, these little bits. And then I went and then, oh yeah, there's some over there. But I brought over my scouting rocket with the liquid tank, and we've got 17.5 tons of oil. And, there's a bit more there. There's a couple of slicksters running around making a bit more. But I think it's time to ship you back. Make sure you have a bit of food. You're just about stale, so perfect. I can put berry sludge in here. And I should have, a place to compost. And compost. Can I set priority on that? No. Someone will bring it. And then polluted water-wise, I'm taking all the polluted water from my generators, running it into the thimbleweed just because I wasn't creating enough thimbleweed and I was almost ran out of suits. So that's that base. This base. Oh, and it looks like all the bristle blossoms just popped, so it should have none. They used it all. And they still have sleet wheat grains left over, and these should be about halfway to going again. So when these popped, it was like 400 sleet wheat grains that I got. 300 went over to the other base, and then made a whole bunch of berry sludge. Yeah, this base is just about done. What I'm currently doing is converting all the ice into water. I've got a whole bunch of ice. So whenever I get bored, tell the dupes to make a whole bunch of temp shift plates. But now back to the main base. These guys are all nice and bored, and I am making a petroleum boiler. So the idea here is the steam, or the magma heats this up. I will then regulate it with the steam so I don't flash stuff into sour gas. I was kind of hoping that by building these I could force the magma over here, and it didn't quite work. It just kind of popped up on top. So I gotta pump out a bit more, and then I can get rid of that magma and finish it all off. No. Let me click on. Yeah, I don't need another dupe right now. So yeah, we're gonna ship back the oil and get that going. Did you get food? Yes. Okay, now it updated. Sometimes. And you've got plenty of fuel. And it's also got fossil in it, so I can make more steel back at the other base. Perfect, we'll dump you on the ground. He's got 16 cycles worth of food. Oh, solar panel. Yeah, let's just get rid of that one. At first I was using the solar panels to power this, but it's not quite enough power, so I hooked up one of the manual generators to a battery, so I don't actually need that solar panel. Yeah, he'll come back over here once he gets in orbit. I open this up, get free water out of it. We're up to 4 tons per tile. That worked out great. How do I want to do this? Thinking I just want to extend this about 3 more. And then I can start working on the piping and other stuff. It's just going to be a short, sweet, easy one. With this being just about back down to a vacuum, if I lose a little bit, that's fine. You can come all the way in for a landing. I just want to make sure I catch it so I can collect all the free water I can get out of it. This has so far been working quite well. And lots of happy dupes and just so much plastic. And my dupe should be coming in for a landing any second. Bang, free water, done. Now to get the oil out of here, boom, done. Big giant tank of 17 tons of oil. Our other dudes can come grab the fossil. In fact, we will just say all fossil goes here. So that way they can crush it up. I ran out of sand over here, so I kind of moved this stuff around so that this will keep feeding the rock crusher so I can make more sand. I actually ran out of water and my dupes peed all over the floor. Bit of an issue. Now with the oil over here, I can get to work on this. Should have enough obsidian around that I can do that. Use that to flow over. I kind of want to do that. And then to get rid of the smagma, I'll just put in a bunch of temp shift plates and turn it back into rock. It's going to be a bit of a mess to get started, but I'm going to try to dump the hot igneous rock right here, which I think puts it in the door and then kicks it back out. We're going to find out. All right, where is igneous rock? No, that's sedimentary. Igneous. Oh, and temp shift plate wise, how are these guys doing? They've made a few. And you sweep only. Igneous. I'll probably need obsidian too. We'll worry about that here in a second. That one almost melted. There might be some scalding coming up. None yet. That's impressive. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna need to make more of these. How are these dupes not getting scalded? They're just hanging out in magma, complaining that it's a little bit warm. Trying to figure out why I keep telling them to make temp shift plates out of the material they're standing in. Luckily, dupes don't complain much. There's a little bit of magma right there, but I can deal with that easy enough. And since I know I'm getting precisely 17.6 kilos of oil, I should only need these 4 tanks to store it all. Now I can get to work on actually building the rest of this. Now that looks good enough for what I'm trying to do. And they're just picking up all the igneous rock I had lying around to make all the pipes. Except for that little bit. Let's pick up those rocks. Yeah, I'll dump the oil in up here. Run it through a... Actually, that should probably be steel, just in case. I don't think this will come in too hot, but why risk it? A little bit of power, and we'll be good to go. Sometimes you just gotta wonder about dupes. Just got a scalding warning for Otto here. I turned off auto bottle because I don't need to pump any more magma. Well, someone dropped a bottle over here, so Otto decided it'd be a good idea to run through all the magma to grab that bottle. Luckily, it looks like that was the only one. So yeah, an unexpected scalding warning. How's my digging going? Oh, we are just about done over here. Good job, dupes. And at some point I should probably put a pump in here and make this all work better. Dumping it down on the ground seems like a perfectly fine idea. Why? What were you going to grab? A what? I don't think... Yeah, that won't matter. That's not in a hot place. What am I making out of obsidian? Oh, I guess I made some pipes out of obsidian. Okay, that one's my bad. Actually, no, Steve should go there. And I can start getting the crude oil over here. That pump is turned off while we're waiting on the rest of the piping to be done. So this is what? 600 or 800 kilos per tile? So that should be about 4, not quite 4, 3 something that I can store. Anyway, I'm only going to run 1 kilo a second for a while through it, just so I can get it all done and hopefully not blow anything up. I think that is the last piece. I'm bringing oil, so I want you to go to below 450. No, above 450. Yeah, and there's 2 tiles worth of water or steam pressure in here, 420 per. So that will help regulate, so there's no chance of this flipping over to sour gas, because this won't be hot enough. Yep, and we're getting 1 kilo. And this stuff is down to perfectly good temperature. Perfect. Turn that off and let all this get up to temperature. And we're just about there. 1, 2, 3. How? How did I just get sour gas? Everything in here was below temperature. Oh, you guys suck. Alright. And it's not a huge deal, but it is just really annoying. I mean, everything in here was below that temperature. I don't know, maybe there was like a bit of a pipe. I don't know. But you can turn back on. Now I just gotta pump out the gas before it gets too hot. Luckily, there's very, very little. And there we go. Pump's active. This is gonna take, I guess we're halfway to a tile. I'm kind of curious whether having the vent here matters or if I gotta move it over. Just in prep for that. Put a couple ladder segments in so I can move stuff. Oh, yeah, you're overheating. Let's get rid of you right now. That also stops them running across here to grab stuff. Now I'm betting I can run this a bit higher. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not getting the heat into there fast enough. Let's turn that back down. And you're driving over plenty of heat. I can turn you up to 460. Yeah, like that's almost a full tile of crude. But because I don't have any counterflow yet, it's not warming up fast enough, even with a temp shift plate. One, two, there we go. Now we're getting counterflow. Yeah, and you just pump it up on the end. And inside the pipe, we've still got almost 20 degrees to play with. Alright, now I can turn it back up because now we're getting counterflow. Get a 402. Because you're still pumping up a little bit higher than I want. But the oil over here seems fine. This is steel, right? I guess I'm not cooling the petroleum down enough. There you go. Yeah, you're now below 275. And it's flashing. Alright, I am good to go on petroleum. I mean, you're coming in hot, but this area does have active cooling. In fact, yeah, let's convert these pipes over to radiant. And I can toss in a couple of temp shift plates just to make sure that we're keeping the liquid reservoirs cool. Yeah, I am going to move that vent. You can put it right there. Because it's not dropping right next to the door, I'm just getting way too much crude oil. Easy enough to fix. And done. Turn the pump back on. See if that helps. The problem when you get these gas explosions, it's only grams, but it's going to take a long time to clean up. Yeah, that's working much better. And then it forces the petroleum over here, which makes the counterflow work better. Yeah, I'm liking that. How much oil have we sucked up? 5 tons. And they've got all this dug out. So, oh, now I got one more section to do. I got all of that, and then I need to make a kill room, and then we can finally properly ranch some hatches. I just cranked this up to 5 kilos, so we can crank through it all pretty quick. Now with the vent in the right place, it's eating it. Up the priority over there, we can crank out. Now the question is, how much supercoolant can I make? Because that's the only use I have of petroleum right now. So it's what, 50 per. That's 350 things of petroleum. Now that's 35 tons. I think 35 tons of supercoolant should do it for me. I'm really hoping. If not, I'm going to have to go space mining. And our source of coal is going. I haven't gotten any other eggs yet. Oh, I need some water. There's a... I just realized I don't have a water tank to get water out of. You can fix that right here. And then that drops down in there, so you need to not be a door. And I'll just make this into the tank. Of course, you built yourself in here, but that's fine. You're just going to wear a suit inside for a little bit. I can just do... Come here. Take out that tile, and we just need... You built. And if you don't count eggs and are below 1. Yep, seems good. Now we got water that can fill up all of that. How's my oil? Oh, well, I'm using it faster than my dupes can bring it. That's fine. Got about half of it through there already. Oh, well, I think I am going to call that good. thank you all very much for watching. I definitely appreciate all of the comments and support I've gotten playing this game. I enjoy it. Next episode, we're going to head over to the water planet now that I've got a whole lot of berry sludge. 500,000 over there, and this base is actually making it so they've got 28,000. So now that I've got petroleum, I can go get stuff to make fullerene, make supercoolant, and then make hydrogen rockets, and I'll have basically gotten all the way to the end game without using any oil from oil wells. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you next time.